Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Raid Shadow Legends. We have a double chance Void Shard opening event. Been waiting for this one for a while now, guys. I have 80 Void Shards. Might be the biggest opening that I've ever had here. I'll have to check on the channel before, so I can't wait. I have a lot of Void champions on my wish list. We'll see if I'm able to get any of them today. It's still only, what, a 1% chance of pulling one, so the odds are still against us even getting one legendary, as incredible as that is. Dude, Void champions, Void legendaries at that, are just such a scarce resource in this game. In terms of my wish list here, I'm not going to belabor the point, but obviously not Elder Skarg, the new Ursaga Warcaller, who I said, originally, and I stand by that. I really think she's a top 5 champion inside this entire game. She would definitely be high on my wish list. Also looking at a couple champions that I just don't have yet. Ethos is really cool champion to have. Who else are we looking for here? Obviously, Venus is front and center in terms of the most wanted champion in today's video. I guess behind Ursaga, because I just want the new champion, the new shiny toy, you know. Also, Gurgo the Augur. Would really love to have him. And let's see, who else do I really... There's one other, totally drawn a blank on who it is. Kornar's pretty cool. I would like to have him as well. Angar's pretty cool. Oh, there we go. Warlord for the arena would be fantastic. So I guess that is my big... Oh, Hegemon, of course. And there we go. So as you guys can see, I have a lot of legendary champions, but I don't have some of the best Void champions in the game. So let's go ahead and get this party started. Summoning, we have to do them individually, so we'll see how we do. There's also a champion chase tournament going on right now. So Ragemonger is actually an alright rare champion. I'm not saying he's anything super special, but he has continuous heal on this champion on the A1. Attacks all enemies 2 times with the small version of poison on each hit on his A2. So a pretty cool A2 in his kit. HP burn also on the A3. So his HP burn, he has a small version of poison. He has the 2-time hitter AoE attack. I'm not going to get too excited about him though. So are there any new Void epics? Well, I guess we'll see, right? Whisper for the 100th time. Whisper's an alright champion. I did an updated guide on her. I think it's called Endgame Whisper. And I don't want to say slept, but I really disrespected Whisper for a while. She was one of those Amazon Prime free champions or whatever. And Skull Crown, there you go. Can always use a few more Skull Crowns, right? One of the better champions in the game. Certainly one of the best epics in the game. But yeah, I slept on Whisper, and man, she could just put out a ton of damage, like an absolute ton of damage for a single target champion. Let's just keep it going here. I'm not going to go review every single champion we pull here. I just want to get to that gold, man. So there we go, we pulled the legendary. If you heard yesterday's video, I ranked the only 6 champions in my opinion. Some of you disagree. Only 6 rare champions who are viable in the end game, and of course, Coltart was on that list. So there he is. Here's the new guy, Tuhok the Wanderer. So one of the brand new champions of the game. He just looks exactly like Galek, or Ultimate Galek to me at least. People seem to like him. Let's see. Attacks one enemy 2 times. Each has a 30% chance of increasing the cooldown of one of the target skills by 1 turn at random. Increase the cooldown of all the target skills by 1 turn instead if this champion has less than 50% HP on the A1. On the A2, has a 75% chance on an AoE attack of placing a decreased speed. Also places an increased speed buff on this champion for 2 turns. Heals this champion by 50% of the damage inflicted if he has less than 50% HP on a 3 turn. On the A3, attacks one enemy, steals 50% of the turn meter, has a 100% chance when booked of placing a stun, steals 100% of the turn meter if he has less than 50% HP. And then on his passive, decreases the damage taken by this champion by 20% when their HP drops below 60%. So definitely a very unique champion. I love how they're adding, you know, despite him not looking the coolest out of the new champions, he looks cool, but just kind of what we've seen before. But I like that they're adding something a little bit new in terms of, oh, the first hit does this, the second hit does this, on a couple of the champions. On that champion, if he has less than 50% HP, he's much stronger. He's doing extra stuff. He's stealing turn meter, which is really cool. So Bloodhorn is just begging me to review his kit. Not going to do it, Bloodhorn. Not going to do it. So he scored quite a few epics already. Bulwark is amazing for Clan Boss because he has a weaken on the A1. That's not really the reason. His HP burn on the A2, but there it is. Punishing defense is passive. When attacked, has a 30% chance of extending the duration of all debuffs on the attacker by 1 turn. Punishing defense passive is one of the best clan boss abilities in the game, because you can extend to get a little vizier off of a epic champion. Ragemonger ×2. We got 69 shards left. Let's keep it going, guys. Let me know, by the way, in the comments, did you pull anybody good? Faceless hits like an absolute truck. I just took him to 6 stars, actually, in preparation for today's video, trying to make room. So there will be a guide on him coming up at some point here on the channel. Stitch Beast. Another epic here. It is raining epics so far. Azure is not that great. We'll just keep it going for a few shards. I think these Void, I've learned in the past now that these Void shard openings tend to take a while, again, because we can't open 10 at a time, so rather than reviewing every single kit that we pull, it's much faster and better if we just keep it running. So Haruspex is a pretty good champion, though. He does have a speed aura in Arena, and he has the turn meter increase and increased speed. Small versions, though, on a 3-turn. He's an alright champion. Definitely not endgame viable, but mid-game. There's no Doomscreech. Alright. Interceptor, nothing to write home about there. We have another champion who I might pull in today's video, Abalaster, is Battle Sage. She's a Void epic. And she's another champion that, in preparation for today's video, Painkeeper also made our list in the top 10 endgame, or top 6 endgame viable rares yesterday. Painkeeper, one of my faves. What was I saying? I don't know. Lost my train of thought. It's early in the morning here. So far, no legendary. Ursica, that's all I care about. Well, Venus would be. How can you complain about a Venus too, right? So, Broadmaw, not too bad. Support champion, not too great either. We get a Basher here. The Basher's really cool because on his A2, he has increased the cooldown of all the target skills by 2 turns. On his A3, he has 4 times at random with a block buffs debuff. So I do think that because of this A2, Basher is a great tag team arena option for you guys. I actually don't use him anymore in my tag team, but I very well could. He's a solid champion. Lua is a really, really solid Dark Elf epic champion. She has a 3-hitter on her A2. Also heals this champion by 2.5% HP. She's good for Spider. Attacks 1 enemy, decreases target's turn meter by 100%, and will ignore shield and block damage on the lucky shot on a 4-turn. So Lua definitely not just Spider, but a great dungeon champion. You can use her really, really anywhere. Again, she is Void, so does a lot of damage with the turn meter on the A3. Kinda similar to Coltar. We got Seer, man, we're getting all the OP epics who we already have. But Seer, of course, with Karma Burn, strips off all the buffs off of all your allies. All the buffs off your allies and the buffs off of the enemies too, and then does damage based on all of those debuffs removed and enemy max HP. One of the hardest hitting nukes in the game on an AoE. The hardest hitting nuke for waves in the game on AoE for dungeons. I use her in a few areas. So here we go. Next. So far, we've done, what, almost 30 with nothing. Nothing in the terms of legendary. So we'll keep pulling, and we'll keep our fingers crossed. Now we've gotten every great Void epic in the game, it feels like, right? Madame Ceres is, a lot of people consider the best epic in the entire game. Even with this buff, or nerf, excuse me, to this ability. It used to be 3 turns, now it's only 2 turns for the decreased attack and decreased defense. But removing all buffs from enemies makes her a very, very unique and incredibly strong arena champion, having the buff stripper with the decreased defense and decreased attack. She is amazing in terms of setting the table for your nukers. Get all those shields, get all those increased defenses, whatever they have. Ripper Fist is one of the new rares, so let's see what he does. 1 enemy 2 times, each hit has a decreased attack. On the A2, 3 times. Heal reduction, if the champion has full HP, each hit places a heal reduction debuff for 2 turns. If this champion has less than 100% HP, whatever. Place increased attack buff on this champion for 1 turn. Decrease the cooldown of Rip to Shreds skill every time this champion's HP drops below 50%. And again, Rip to Shreds was just alright though, unless it's hitting like an absolute truck, which I doubt. So, not too excited about him. If you guys want to see me build up or do a guide on any of these champions, as always, just go ahead and let me know. I will have to make room in the old champion collection at some point here. So we'll cut to do that in maybe, I don't know, 10 pulls or so. Oof, so far, man, I just want one legendary. I need that. They're waiting for this shard opening event. It's funny, right? Because you know it's a 1% chance, right? If you're anything like me, you know it's still a 1% chance. But this guy's a new guy too. What does he have there? Is that a shotgun? Wow. All right. Is that a gun? Yeah, I think it is. All right. On his A2, he has attacks all enemies 2 times. Each has a 50% chance of placing a decreased accuracy on a 3-turn cooldown. Not bad. Attacks one enemy 3 times. Each has a 40%, make it a 55, 60%, 75% chance. 65, 60. Okay. 65. Placing a decreased defense for 2 turns. On a 4-turn. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. The attacks all enemies 2 times with the decreased accuracy. So Draconis is a solid shield. He's a new shield champion for rare. So I think I might build him out and max him out too and do a guide on him. I just 5-starred him in preparation for today's video to make room again. So another hero specs. We get down to 43, guys. But all it takes is one. All it takes is one lucky shard. So Harvester, 42 left here. Pulling a lot of these shards. We get another Tuhok, the Wanderer. And get another rare. So Drowned Wraith, is another new champion. Has a stun on his A1. On this A2 is an AoE attack with a decreased defense. And a fear if the enemies are under decreased defense. And on a 3-turn. It's not a bad ability, except for the fact that it's the weak version of decreased defense, right? Heals a champion at 50% of their max HP every time a champion or ally kills an enemy. Interesting. Interesting champion. Not like OP or anything, but interesting. Alright, Paragon. Paragon used in, okay. Some spider teams. Sawai, Firstborn. Considered one of the worst epics in the game right now. She has a 1 enemy decreased defense for 2 turns, 50% increased attack, increased crit damage on this champion if it kills an enemy. The A1 is really solid. Attacks 1 enemy, attacks all enemies with a second hit if this attack is critical. This deals 80% of the damage inflicted. Attack will always be normal on a 3-turn. And then attacks 1 enemy before attacking, a 75% chance of placing a weaken. Did she get a buff? I don't know. She doesn't strike me as incredibly awful as people say she is. I'm not saying she's the best epic in the game or anything, but okay, Ifrit. You know who I don't? The only epic in the game. There's only one epic void epic that I don't have in the game. I want to say, and that is Skytouch Shaman. So if we're gonna get an epic, she would be my choice. Steadfast Marshal, 35 to go here, guys. At the 13-minute mark or so in the video. Yeah, I'm gonna stop going over their sets, man. Their kits, rather. Daywalker, 34 to go. Okay, be right back. That's just enough space once we take away all those epics, so here we go. Plus 50 tournament points. There's also a tournament going on. I mentioned that earlier. Skirmishers, not great. I mentioned this earlier. There's a tournament going on right now. So there's a legendary book up for grabs. But if we don't pull many legendary champions, we're going to have no dice, no luck. So again, a retainer. 31 left. Still plenty of time. Still plenty of shards. This is the point of the video where I start talking to myself and encouraging myself that it's all going to be okay. We're going to pull like 5 legendaries out of these last 30, pretty much a guarantee. So here we go, keep it going. We're going fast now, picking up the pace here. And we're getting nice blues, a lot of blue on the screen right now. Paragon again, thank you very much. Welcome to the squad, welcome to the team. We're gonna see a Towering Titan over here. He's just average. Next up is going to be, hey, the Inceptor again, thank you. Welcome to the team. 25 left. All right, seeing more blue. Harrier's the worst. He looks like the biggest bummer of a pull. Just like, yeah, just a Harrier. Nothing to see here. Oh, you want to be my good luck charm, Charlie? Want to come up or no? All right, here we go. I thought I had a good luck charm. Didn't happen. Hollow, 22, 21. Come on. I just want to see that orange. Reliquary Tender. Solid champion. She has the removes all debuffs from all allies, and then has the 15% continuous heal on them for 2 turns with the revival on the Call of Life on the A3. 20 left, guys. 20 left. I'm feeling good. We got the Bellower, also featured in yesterday's video. We have a fine gentleman by the name of Ragemonger. Yeah, I know, but when you come, it's always good luck. You want to throw that in the trash. Azure. Tell me which guys you like. Okay. Like this guy? Well, Exemplar, that's a lady. All right, 17 left. Here we go. 1. Seducer. No, we don't like him. Do you like this guy? No, I don't think you like him. Vanguard, 15 left. Come on, man. All these shards, give us something good. Whoa. This guy? He's kind of spooky, huh? Doomscreech is one of my favorite epics actually in the game. We talked about him a lot in yesterday's video. Has the increased defense on an AoE 3-turn, all allies, and the 30% speed booster. An incredible epic champion in the game. This incredible champion as is in the game. We're down to the last 11, Charlie. Come on. We don't like the purple. We like another Lua. She's cool. We don't like the purple. We like the orange, the gold, the yellow. Towering Titan again. We got 10 left here, guys. 10 left. And it's another blue. Oh, man. Oh, man. We're getting down to it here. Harvester. We're getting down to it. Is there a mercy rule? Is there Ripper Fist? He's a new guy. Likes the kind of aesthetics on him. Ooh, come on, man. Come on. 7 left. All right. We've got another one. We've got another one. And 6 left. And another epic. Ah! Lightsworn. I love you, man. But not right now. We need that gold. We need that legendary gold, man. Oh, the pain. It's starting to feel like it's not gonna happen, guys. 3 left. Oh no, is there anything I can binge buy in the shop? I don't even think there is right now. No, Rowan. Just got a buff. Meh. Still alright. And then we have 2 left. Our last one, Charlie. Oh no. This one right there. Ah. No, not ooh. AoE on the A1. Great campaign, Farmer Fellhound. But we're not too excited about it. Double time chance, are you kidding me? Yikes. Is there anything we can even binge buy? I don't think there is. Can we beat Irresponsible? Void. I already bought one of these. I guess we can buy a couple. Ah, this is the worst idea ever. Be right back. Hey guys, look at that. We get magically 28 new Void Shards. What do you know? What do you know? Just magically came into the old account. Man, I really wanted a legendary. Partially because I think these videos are lame if there's not a legendary pull in it. And partially because I'm rage spending and I'm using any excuse in the book I can possibly think of to make myself feel better. So here we go with a rare again. Another Doomscreech. 25 suddenly left to go. Now it's definitely my biggest Void Shard opening here on the channel now that we surpassed 100 Void Shards in totality. So here we go again with a Man-Eater. I'm sure a champion that a lot of you guys could be, you know, wanting to trade for. Any trades? Tradesies? Stitch Beast, next. 21 left, 22 left. We're doing it all over again, man. This does not seem like a double chance event, Plarium. Now, statistically, we're basically guaranteed a legendary. I know it doesn't work like that. Because we're pulling over 101%. I mean, come on. Where's my one legendary, Plarium? Send it over. Send it over. All right, we got 19 left. Here we go. We got another one. We got another. Inceptors, you want an Inceptor? We've got 1 million of them for you. Plenty of Inceptors here. You're looking for a veteran? Plenty to trade here, guys. All right. They did say, actually, yesterday, Fellhound again, They did say yesterday that they are working on a duplicate system, so that sounds really cool. Didn't really give an ETA, and it sounded like it might be a while until we see that, so I didn't, want to make like a whole video on it, but that was good news, though, coming from Valkyrie on the Discord page. So Exemplar coming in, 13. Dude, I think this is going to be the worst video ever in terms of raging. Not raging, but man, there's a lot of shards with no luck whatsoever here. And Daywalker, 10 left. And golly, we got Vanguard. Now we're down to 10. Come here. Now we're down to 10. And we've got Paragon. We've got jeez, man, a lot of blue. Oh, a lot of blue, don't you think? And another Ripper Fist and 7. This is a sobering reminder here. Hey, we got Sky Touched at least. At least Flareon throws a little bone. One of the better healers, and you can make some really interesting arena teams around her as well. So we unlocked her for the first time. She's one of the, she's the only Void I don't have epic-wise. So there we go. At least something was gotten out of today's video in about 15 reliquary tenders. What are you saying over there? And then we got Bloodhorn, and yikes, man. Not one gold, 100 and something shards, dudes. Well, I hope I could take the bad luck out of the air and send a little your way. We pulled a lot, 128 shards, 108 shards rather. And this is our last one, and I'm not feeling very good about it. Yikes, at least no legendaries, 0 legendaries, but at least we did get a couple legendary books. I'm trying to make myself feel better, right? Yeah. Got a couple legendary books. There we go. Alright, guys, that's going to do it for the video. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care, guys.